to another live. We will be talking about the 2025 Ram 25 1500 Longhorn. We're going to be talking about the price today in today's live. Welcome back to another live. Rainy day here today in PA. Show you guys. At least it's not super hot outside, but it is a rainy day. So we're going to talk about this Ram 1500 Longhorn, and I'm just going to give you guys pretty much my own pretty much in like opinion on what I think about it. Honestly, for like the price, I really want to know though. If you join a live, if even if you have, let's say if you have the money to spend like 85K, almost 90 grand, are you gonna pay 85 grand for a truck, uh, gas truck, Ram 1500, and obviously it's not just a truck no more. Honestly, I feel like now these car manufacturers and stuff like that, not just Ram, or it's every car manufacturer now, like they not focus on, I feel like they more so focus on looks than performance and stuff like that. It's not like back then. It's not like really like how it was like 10 years ago, where like they was building trucks and stuff for like more so reliability. But now it's like they change it up now so much that these trucks are being built for like looks, and the reliability is like the bare minimum. Like you wouldn't even buy. That's what any kind of car brand, Ram, Dodge, Ford, any kind of car brand now, yo. It's like I don't know what it is. Like now, it's like they building these cars, trucks now to where they're building them to more so pretty much for like looks. Like don't get me wrong, the 2025 Ram 1500 Longhorn, I don't know though. If you on the live, if you got the, if let's say if you have 85,000 to spend on a truck, are you gonna spend 85,000 on a brand new Ram 1500 Longhorn? I know I think there's a quad cab and a crew cab, two different kinds that they have, limited, but it's still, the price range is still around like 75 to like 85, which is crazy. Like for me, honestly, to think about it for a truck, like being that kind of price now, man, that's effing insane. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. Like I could understand, like I'd be real, like I could understand if it was some kind of highly modified truck, but the fact is the thing that it's a 2025 and is super luxurious, and it's not really made to like, I wouldn't say it's like more so like a truck that they built for like the working class or something like that. It's more so a truck like they built for somebody who just wanna drive in luxury. But if you have 85 grand, would you spend 85 grand on a 2025 Ram 1500 Longhorn? Do you think that kind of money is worth it? Let me know in the comments, y'all. We're gonna be talking about the Ram 1500 Longhorn on the price, looks. Let me know if you a Ram guy. You ain't gotta be a Ram guy, or if you a truck guy, whatever. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that's a fair price, spending that much on a pickup truck? Me personally, I feel like I said, I just think that nowadays these trucks, these like real like high end manufacturers and stuff, Ford, Dodge, Chevy, every car make out there now is competing on how to make their truck or car look like, like more so like the looks. They're not really trying to build it to where more so it's gonna be for, like, damn, I can't even say that effing word, man. But I can't, damn, I can't take it out of my mouth. But they're not really building it for like, how it was back then when you have like a truck. It was built for you to use it to like a person who works, like a guy who works uses a pickup truck to work, pretty much and stuff. But now it's like they building these trucks to where it's like you could dang near live in it. Like, don't I ain't gonna lie to you guys. If you ever been in like the newer Ram, now like the 2024s and stuff, how they set up with like the screens are real big. It's like a freaking iPad. It's like these trucks brand, like these trucks manufacturers and stuff. I just feel like for the last couple years since after COVID, everything obviously prices did went up, but I just feel like you can't really find yourself like you could find yourself a real good, reliable truck, but it would have to be like if you really want to have something to enjoy driving. In my personal opinion, I think it would have to be something more so from like years ago. But would you spend 20? Would you spend 85K on the 2025 Ram 1500? Let me know in the comments. That's what I'm talking about right now. If you guys on the live, this is day number, I think day number 16, 17. I didn't forget how many days, but I just recently started going live on my channel. And the goal is to go live every day. So if you on the channel, if you're a Ram, Mopar guy, whatever, car guy, definitely help support the channel. Subscribe and definitely give this live a thumbs up. So I go live every day on my lives. I pretty much talk about anything. You got questions, you want to ask me questions, fitness, um, cars, about myself, about my truck, my Ram, let me know, but I need to know though, if you on the live, are you spending that much on a pickup truck now? I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like these trucks that they build now, 2024, 25, 23, like they more so building these trucks for like more so like looks. They not really building them for like stability, all that stuff. They're not really doing none of that because they more so competing with different like different car manufacturers trying to build like the best looking truck. Like I see how the 2025 Ram look though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I want to see if I can try to add a picture of it on my live. I don't know if you could do it. Oh, I think you could. Oh yeah, you could. Bet you could. So I'm about to show you guys a couple pictures real quick. I'm not gonna end the live though. I'm about to add some pictures on here. I just realized you could do this on YouTube. So I'm about to add some photos. Let me add, hopefully it should be able to let me green screen. Why is it not letting me? All right, y'all. I'm trying to add some pictures right now. I don't know if I could on the live. So if I'm quiet, that's the reason why. Um, Trying to see how you do this on here. I know it worked before, but I got a Q&A going on. Feel free to answer on the live. Trying to see how the hell you do this though, y'all. I don't know how the hell they do it, but really trying to see how you do it. I did add the pictures though. I don't know why it's not popping up. Start. Well, I guess I can't. I guess I can't add photos on here. I tried. Would you spend 85K on the all new 2025 Ram 1500 Longhorn? Let me know in the comments for all the truck guys out there. If you're a truck guy, whatever, let me know. If you Ram, Chevy, whatever, Dodge. I don't know. I just feel like personally, me like the price 85 grand for a pickup truck Ram 1500. I think it's a little bit overpriced. Honestly, I think more so it's not like now. Like I just feel like these trucks, these newer trucks now, they're building them to where it's more so for looks than having a truck that's actually reliable. That's how I personally feel like these manufacturers like really just trying to compete with compete with a different brand and stuff like that. And obviously, they're not really building these trucks to be able to last like a long time. So I mean, that's just my opinion, but I just feel that way. But a 2025 Ram Longhorn, the way it looks to me, honestly, I think it looks kind of like, I don't know. I just do not feel it. I don't feel it at all. But I just feel like Ram or Dodge, whatever you want to call it, they lost that real guts glory like look, like that commercial they had before back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember Guts Glory Ram. Like that real mean look that Dodge Ram always have. I still feel like the fourth generation Rams and stuff have that look. But now, like if you talking about like the newer Rams, like they don't have like that real mean aggressive look. Like looking at the 2025 Ram looks more so to me like a freaking it don't even look like a Ram to, honestly. It don't look like a Ram to me. It just looked like a, I'm trying to see what car I can compare it, what truck I can compare it to. I think it looked more so like close to like a Ford Chevy. It have like that real electrical car look. They don't really have that look that they really had before. But asking 85K for a truck like that, I get it. Super nice, luxurious, but I don't know. That's just me. I just don't drive any kind of car for luxury. I just feel like it's pointless. You know, if you want luxury, really just get a house. You know, get a house that's nice and built nice. You know, but cars and trucks to me, in my personal opinion, is meant for you to drive the mess out of, drive, enjoy it, not for you to be too comfortable. You know, you want to drive like driving like a stick shift. You ever drive a stick shift before, where a stick shift and an automatic car, both similar, like you behind the wheel, but you are shifting gears, but automatic, you don't shift no gears. I mean, you do put the car into gear and stuff like that, but you're not shifting the gears yourself. The car actually doing the work for you. But I just feel like these newer trucks, man, they not it, man. If you plan on buying any kind of newer trucks, man, I'll tell you guys right now, go with like a go with like a older generation truck. To be honest, that's like more so where honestly for me the excitement is at. Like a good truck to buy right now. If I could pick a good truck right now to buy, straight out the door for me would be a 2025. I'll say it. Well, I wouldn't say 2025. My bad. I'll say this gonna be a Dodge. Of course, it's gonna be a diesel truck. I would say a second generation Ram 2500. This might be a little bit kind of hard to find. Single cab, like Alarmy or something like that. Might be a little bit hard to find something like that. Super clean. If you do find something like that nowadays, clean, man, you probably gonna look at least for a diesel truck. I mean, it's diesel though, so the price, it's understandable. But you'll probably spend probably somebody will probably finding something like that now. You could find something like that, but it's like the prices for it is like insane. Like for 2000, I'd say what, 3, 4, somewhere around there, or 5. Ram, second generation, 2500 Cummins, probably gonna be spending 45, 45K, which is not bad though. I'd take that any day. Like a manual, 2500. I would take that. Now, I personally think that that price, 45K to like 50K, for a truck like that's very kind of rare for you to find, has a obviously not automatic stick shift. It's definitely worth it for you to spend like that kind of money. But think about it now. On the other hand, this is a Ram 1500. The only thing is the 2025, very luxurious. But the question is the reliability. Like I'll tell you one thing, just by me looking at how the truck look. I haven't seen one in person, obviously. This is just me giving you guys my own personal opinion, what I think. I'm not trying to scare you, but it is nowadays. We all know these newer trucks that they building are pretty much to built for looks. They're not built to last. Pretty much, they're not built to last. Where is for like a person who use their pickup truck to beat the mess out of haul things. They not built for that now. They more so built for the looks, luxurious and stuff like that. To get me honestly, I'm not really a big fan of that. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I wouldn't drive one of those trucks. I probably will, but I just wouldn't own one of them trucks. Even if I can afford one, I'm not gonna spend 85K on a pickup truck, especially if it's gas. I love my gas. I love my gas truck, but I'm not gonna spend that much. But I really want to know though, if you're on the live, will you spend 85K on the all new 2025 Ram 1500 Longhorn? Are you gonna spend that kind of money? You guys let me know in the comments. I go live every day on the channel, so you got any kind of questions you want to ask me, any kind of topic you want me to talk about, definitely feel free to ask me. Let me know in the comments. Pretty much, if you're on the channel, also, y'all go ahead, support your boy, man. Like, hit that subscribe button, definitely hit that like button. But 2025, man, let me see. I'm trying to see if I can still add a picture on here for you guys to be able to see. Like, I don't know why I can't do it, but I'm on my phone though. I mean, I'm not on like the computer, so damn, I just did the wrong thing just now. I'm trying to see. Y'all gotta let me know though, man. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all spending that much on a pickup truck, on a gas pickup truck? Y'all let me know. It's 85K, yo, which is insane. But there's different kinds though, from what they said, like 70K and up. But even with that, like the average middle class person could afford, but it's like overpriced because most of these trucks nowadays, like people who like work a 9 to 5, it's financing them, and then 85K for a truck that's 85K. You probably gonna be paying payments on it, and your payments probably gonna be somewhere. Let's say I'm just giving a roughly number. Depending if you go through your bank, probably gonna be paying at least like what for 85,000 truck gas. Depending on your credit, though, probably gonna be spending probably at least like what 500 or something bucks, or a little bit more than that, and then insurance too. Like the price just it just doesn't add up for me. If you got a business though, if you got a business, it's worth it. But when you financing like a brand new pickup truck, obviously because it's for a business purpose. But y'all gotta let me know. 6 of y'all on here. Let me know. Are you spending 85K on the 2025 Ram 1500 Longhorn? Y'all think that's a fair price? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it is. Y'all let me know in the comments. Your boys gotta like this, man. I got 0 likes on here. I gotta help support the channel. Like this up. I'm still trying to figure out how to add. How do you even add pictures on here? I don't think I could with this. Y'all let me know that, man. 85 is, man, I ain't dang. That's not no small amount of money, man. I ain't gonna lie. Especially if you paying for something like that out the door, that's not like the best option for you to go. Don't get me wrong, like even if you have the money to spend, it's always better for you to finance. I personally feel like financing anything at the end of the day. Certain things though. It makes sense when it's a very, very expensive car. Let's say if you if you in a better financial how you call it state where you could be able to buy any kind of car cash, I would say financing it is the better route to go because you got to think you're not spending all your money. You're taking a loan from the bank, and your money, you get to keep your money. And let's say you buy this car, finance it. for 85K, you got the 85K in your bank account. That 85K you have, you could take that 85K and obviously use it on something else that could be able to generate you money, and you could use that money and be paying off your truck, compared to if you were to take this 85K cash, you, let's say you have that kind of money, and you spend that on the 2025 Ram 1500 and you pay cash. So you're really not going to be paying 85K, to be honest, because with the dealer fees, um, all this extra stuff, tax, registration, all that thing, this is where they normally would get people, and you're going to be really spending 90 grand. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm 100%, the Ram TRX is worth somehow, and I wouldn't say, I'm put it this way, right? For a Ram TRX right now, what price is probably what? Somewhere like 90, somewhere around the same price as a Ram 1500. I would say it's more so, I wouldn't say it's the best decision, but it would make sense to me if I had like a T if I had the option to buy if I had the option to spend 85K, it would make sense on a Ram TRX. Why? Because it's a very, very modified pickup truck. It's not the not average person car to drive. It's not. You got to be like understanding. Like most people who probably buy TRXs, in my personal opinion, is like a car guy who understand the reason behind a Ram TRX. Not just a regular person who work a 9 to 5, just want to drive a car, gonna get up and say they want to buy a TRX. But he said, huge TRX guy myself. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Me too. But with that price though, I mean, I think it's worth it. When it's real heavy modified vehicles that they make from like manufacturer, like the TRX, yeah, worth you spending 85, 90 grand. Obviously, I know the price is a little bit more now, but I'm saying, but think about this, right? Just a regular Ram 1500. It's wild. Like he said, 2.5K a month payment ain't bad. Pretty nice when I can tell my house since I live in a double wide. Yeah, 2.5, bro. I mean, yeah, that ain't bad for real, for real. That's not bad. And you could really think though, what you saying, like, well, what you just said, right? A Ram TRX, even though you're making payments on it, like, I would understand doing that because it's not a regular vehicle. You know, you could do so much stuff with that vehicle. You can even use it as a vehicle you can make content on, and it could be able to generate you, create you income and stuff like that. Ain't too many people have a Ram TRX, to be honest, and you having one, even spending that 2.5K a month, like really, like you could use that vehicle to generate you cash and stuff like that. But that's just how I look at it. But for me, a 2025 Ram 1500, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing, but once again, that's not like a truck that any kind of car guy will be like, damn, I'm gonna get up today and buy me a Ram 1500 Longhorn, and I'm gonna drive the mess out of it. You're not really gonna enjoy it. Like, I got a divorce over it, but it's some nice eye candy in the driveway. Yeah, bro, I definitely agree with you on that. Yeah, I mean, a Ram TRX definitely does turn head, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I seen one before for the first time. This was like during the beginning of the summertime when I seen one. And those things, like my truck, I thought. Now look, if you ever seen I gotta charge my phone real quick. If you ever seen, if you guys ever seen a freaking, how you call it? I done forgot, like not a Tesla, but a freaking one of them big trucks, cyber trucks. Yeah, that's what you call it, cyber truck. If you ever seen a cyber truck and you see how the TRX, like I seen a cyber truck, it's pretty massive. But when I seen a TRX, it's like a Rhino on steroids, pretty much. It's pretty huge. Like it's a big truck. I'm not lying to you guys. Got a lot of space in it. He said the exhaust helped drone out. What? I can't believe somebody wouldn't like that though. I mean, honestly, the only thing like that's what I'm saying. You gotta be a person who into cars, vehicles, and stuff like that to really be able to understand what kind of car that is, a truck that is. Um, and the crazy part, a guy that I seen that had that truck, that was like my first time ever really getting a real close up look. He said, "How do you know how to fix the camber?" Watching from Denver. What year is your truck? Adrian, that's his name. Y'all gotta like the live for me, man. Thanks for the comments and stuff, but definitely help like the live though. Appreciate the support. If you subscribe to the channel already, I appreciate that. But y'all gotta like this live. I gotta put my phone on charge. Like the live video, give it a thumbs up for me. Gotta make sure I ain't get no copyright. Let me turn off my Bluetooth. All right, now my phone is charging. So, if you guys ever seen Cybertruck, how massive it is, my truck is 2014. Now it's a pretty nice. It's not like a crew cab or anything. It's just a quad cab. So if you guys see, how the crew cab is a little bit more wider. The Cybertruck is pretty much a very big truck. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. He said I got a 2015 Ram Bighorn. What I have right now, what I could tell you to help you with that is I have the I just upgraded my upper control arm because I had like the same issue too. I think it was the I'm trying to think which one I have on here, but yeah, it's from Max Tracks. So the upper control arm I have, you got to get upper control arm. If you got, I'm pretty sure you still probably have your stocks upper control arm. So if you could go online on Google, look up Max Tracks Ram 1500 upper control arm. Pretty sure it's the same kind of ones that I have on my truck too, but those will help you with like the camber correction. That's the same thing I have for my truck because I just did a I put coilovers on my truck and I had my stock upper control arm, and my camber was definitely off. I had to get alignment after that, but that would be able to help you. Thanks all the way. Forgot the Ram Bighorn. Oh, he said TRX all the way. Forget the Ram Bighorn. For real, yeah, I tell you this. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree, bro. Like a Ram TRX is definitely the way, honestly. But like I said, if you have any kind of car like that, man, you definitely win in life, man. If you know, you know. Do you plan on putting a supercharger? Yeah, that's the plan. With this truck right now, I'm not doing like a supercharger, but I'm doing a Whipple supercharger. Well, same. And pretty much, but I'm not really, I have a 5.7 right now. So I'm not really trying to do too much with the 5.7 because I am doing a swap on this truck going from a 5.7 to a 6.4. That's when I'm planning on doing a Whipple supercharger on here. In all honesty, I mean, it's you could still do the same thing with a 5.7, but the miles on my truck, 149,000. And the fact is, this truck has a 6-speed. It's not an 8-speed. Don't know why the person who bought the truck the first time decided to go with a 6-speed instead of an 8-speed. But that's one of my reasons why I'm planning on doing a swap instead of me trying to build on to the 5.7. So he said Raptor or TRX. Now, me personally, um, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I dislike the Raptors, but I think the TRX definitely the way to go, bro. Think about it. It's like it has a Hellcat supercharger. It looks way better than a Raptor, to be honest, in my personal opinion. There's so much more to the TRX than a Raptor. But it's a truck that they compare a lot. A lot of people compare, but it really depends though on. I feel like a Raptor or more so wouldn't be like a truck for you to really want to race with, even though you could. But it's more so like a truck you want to use like off road, pretty much if you that kind of guy. But me personally, I like the TRX. He said I went from the TRX because the loud exhaust is nice for long drive because I couldn't hear my ex complaining. That's funny as hell, bro. Nah, man, like TRX, man, is a different kind of vehicle, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that I thought I had a truck until the one day when I was at the I think it was when I want to go clean my truck. So this was at it was a car wash I was at, and I had seen the guy had pulled up in a Ram TRX, pretty much like twice the size of my truck. My truck obviously is lower, so it is a smaller truck, but the fact that that thing had a supercharger on it when he popped the hood, I think he had an AW catback exhaust on there that he had put on. Pretty much, it sounds crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, like it don't even like it's not even like a it's something different, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's something different. But the only thing I dislike about it is just the size is too massive. Any recommendation on refinancing a car loan? TRS is fast, but I am having a hard time out of running the repo, man. Um, bro, like if right now, to be honest, if you got a Ram TRX, what I would tell you to do right now, you could like, bro, like try to like probably I'll say what I recommend, right? Remember, in my personal opinion, a Ram TRX, start doing content. If you I don't know how old you are, but hope probably you probably somewhere around my age. Start doing content. There's a lot of people who probably gonna want to see you know your TRX and stuff like that. It's a lot of people who like love the Ram TRX. So there's no way you're not gonna build like audience on that quickly. It's definitely ways like having a it's like a Hellcat pretty much. A lot of people want to be able to see a Hellcat. You do cool shit with it, burnouts. You don't even have to do mods. Like just for you having a Ram TRX gonna get a lot of people to want to watch your stuff. TikTok, content is like the best way for you to go, bro. I'll be honest. Like you could refinance too, but it depends on your bank too sometimes. But you're still gonna have to like make the payments. But I'm just saying that's like the route I will go. He said I don't have a face for content creation. Man, you ain't gotta have the face, bro. I don't got the face too. But you gotta do, man, you gotta think about this, man. Like, we living in a world right now, 2025 is, everything is digital. Everything is starting to go digital, this and that. Probably 20 years from now, there ain't gonna be that much people working, punching in clocks and working a 9 to 5, bro. Like, I'll be real with you, ain't gonna be that much people. If you know, you're not used to talking on camera, this and that, just start doing something. I guarantee you got a Ram TRX, like you're gonna have so much people wanting to watch your stuff just by you having that truck. Like if you guys ever, I don't know, I watched if you guys ever heard of Street Speed 717. I've been watching him like long years ago, way before he got to where he was at. And I remember when he started off, and I was thinking the same thing too about making content, but I was kind of like, I wasn't really there yet. But he said Coyote or Hemi. Um, Honestly, like bro, this I got a Dodge, bro, so it's gonna be a Hemi, definitely a Hemi. There's gonna be the 6.4, the same block that's in a Scat Packs and stuff. Probably it's almost like similar to the Hellcats, but it's the same block that's in the Scat Packs. What I'm pretty much doing is I'm doing a full swap, buying a Scat Pack, a Yoon Scat Pack, 6.4 engine with the trans, and everything could bolt right on into this truck. It's the same setup. You don't have to do new wiring harness, none of that. My I have a 2014, so I don't have to unlock my PCM, none of that. If you got a 2015 up, yeah, you do, but 2014, you don't got to do that. But everything bolt right on. Like you don't. It's crazy because it's Mopar at the end of the day. It's not like I know for a fact that the Hellcat though doing the Hellcat swap on these trucks does require you to have new wiring harness. I think PCM stuff like that. But it's like a different thing, more complicated. But doing this is a lot of guys have done it plenty of times. I'm only doing it because my purpose of me having this truck is to make power, race with it. It's my daily driver too. And the 6.4 is a good platform if you're trying to make power with your vehicle. That's a good platform for you to start with. He said, good point with AI could probably make my face look better. I mean, yeah, you definitely could. I mean, AI, you could do anything on AI, bro. Shit, I see a lot of stuff on Instagram, social medias and stuff with AI, people doing a whole lot. You could pretty much, it's crazy how AI work, yo. It's like anything you imagine, you can make it come to life. Like, but it's crazy though, yo. Like, but if you got a Ram TRX, bro, I'll tell you, be a car content creator, yo. Start making content. You know, it's not like an easy process. Like, but like I've been having a YouTube channel for. I had a YouTube channel for at least like I'll say probably at least like 10 years, but I ain't really was into posting. But I've been messing around with cars for like a long time, building cars and stuff like that with my friends and them. But I ain't really took anything serious till now that I see that social media is really like a getaway for you if you're trying to escape your 9 to 5 or the rat race, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's not just I mean not just for that, but also for you to be able to connect with people who are like-minded into cars. That's one thing I like about YouTube. Social media connect you with people who are like you, and you, me, into cars, and you know that's the whole purpose of social media. I recommend watch custom performance they built at 5.7 with supercharged. Yeah, I definitely like I've seen a lot of 5.7 getting built, but I'm saying 5.7 can handle boost better than a 6.4. But and is I mean you could do more mods to 5.7, but think about this. This for me honestly, like if you plan on keeping your truck for a long time, right? If you more so want to race with it, then it make more sense for you to go the route of a 6.4. Now, if you want to just throw mods and stuff on your truck, where obviously the 5.7 is a good platform to start off with, but when you really want to make some real power, like you could do the same thing with a 5.7, but it takes a lot more mods you got to do for you to get to that point compared to like a 6.4. 6.4 it really doesn't require much. Like I don't have to now. I know now they have kits where you could put like you could slap on like the Scat Pack. I mean the Hellcat supercharger on the 5.7, which is like I think it's like 6 grand for and stuff like that. And but it does require a tune and stuff like that. It's cool and stuff, but no. But me honestly, I think a 6.4 fully forged BGE block, something like that. Now with a nice Whipple supercharger is definitely the way to go. If you trying to make some road power, like I'm telling you, like road power, you can definitely like on online. There's High Horse Performance. They also built these blocks like the 6.4 blocks, brand new, capable of making at least 1,000 to the wheels. For the block itself is like 7 grand. That's another way too you can go about it. You just gotta really just buy like the heads, all the add-on things you need. But it's not really something that's complicated. Anybody, if you know somebody who does things like this, that would be like the best start for you to go. Go to somebody who understands Mopar and stuff like that. But it's not really anything complicated. It's been done plenty of times. But I think a 6.4 is more so the way for me to go. But I have seen some fast 5.7 Rams out there on YouTube. I've seen, but you know, just me though. I just think that it make more sense. You know, if you plan on making any kind of real kind of power, y'all gotta like this live for me, man. Like if you just join the live, give it a thumbs up. I'm going live every day on YouTube, so if you guys want me to talk about any kind of topic, it could be about fitness, it could be about cars, it could be about my truck. Let me know in the comments. Feel free. I would definitely make a video on that. You know, life. This is why I like going live too on YouTube because you guys get to see who actually on the channel. Kind of like really get a idea of my personality instead of me just recording, making videos and stuff. Even though I'm still gonna make videos, but I'm just saying live, just more so give you like the real face to face, you know, like deal and stuff like that. That makes sense. But Yeah, but this live, man, I appreciate all the support on here. I'm about to end this live. Get up out of here. I'll be live tomorrow too, so yeah, definitely appreciate the support, man. If y'all on the live, y'all gotta like this up for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.